Yo, what's up, baby? Mic check. I'm copying off Alonzo. As you can see, I'm gonna get into that later. But welcome to episode 2 of What the Hell Are We Doing? The podcast that discusses love, life hurdles, and everything in between through incessant babbling. Because my black ass like to talk a lot. I be talking. And you know, we have the host with the mosties. I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce yourself. Like
you know what it is? It's the fresh kid with the beard and no fear. You know what I'm saying? My name's Alonzo Ashley. If the government looking for me, but I promise you, I'm about to be caught up on my taxes. Hopefully, I mean, put on my bucket. I put on my vision board. Let's go, man. What? What, man?
Not the government being after. He said I make some money. Okay.
Yeah, man. The system is not for us.
Yeah, it's not FUBU. It's not for us by
exactly. us. Shout out to the FUBU collab with Forever 21 though.
You lying like hell.
I promise you, Google it.
You lying like fuck right now. Mm-hmm. I'm not wearing that shit because you know who ended up buying it. All this time I thought it was made by a black man. It's not.
Who's it made by? It's the fool from Shark Tank.
It's the man, but he ain't this.
He bought it?
All them years I was wearing that shit. Yeah.
I thought it's the fool off Shark Tank. The dude, the bald dude. That's his. I thought he came up with FUBU.
Yeah, but he must have sold that shit.
Oh, it still started out.
I mean, yeah, it started out. I remember the bowls.
You know?
Bowls. Anyway, we can get into it.
Adjusted, so like when I look at you, I'm still in the mic. How am I sounding, Miguel? I'm good?
You're good.
Nice. So okay, I'm going to leave with a crooked neck, but I'm going to sound good at least. And I'm not going to be going in like this.
As long as you sound good. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter what it look like.
Exactly.
But, okay, y'all see we got the same black on black. Okay, so let me explain this. So my man's here. He came in with the all black everything with the glasses. My glasses got blue light. I'm blind as shit right now. I ain't got my contacts in. But I was like, damn, I'm inspired. So, you know, I ran upstairs. I tried to do a little copycat and this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cut out my brother, my twin. Salami.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just learned.
Let's go. Gang signs. Gang signs.
I don't even know this.
Excessive babbling.
I am babbling.
Yeah. What does this mean when they do this?
This?
Yeah.
This East Side.
Like 4 Live?
No.
4 Live.
I'm from the South, so when I do this is my East Side. That's all.
East Side fuck with me?
Hey, zone 6.
Who are we RIPing today? Londo?
Well, I'm not RIPing nobody. That's your black ass.
Beige bully. We outside.
Not beige bully.
The beige bully.
Not.
Is bike. Let's go. What's up? Let's turn up, Daniel. What we talking about today? What's on the docket?
I'm not supporting what the fuck you just said.
What's on the docket today? What's on the
so I figured, you know what I'm saying?
The B list.
Ooh, the B list. The word of the day. You will see this shit. The B list. I like that. Hey. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all because y'all fuck with me. I fuck with y'all. Y'all know what it is. I have been having a whole bunch of changes within these past couple of weeks.
Talk to them.
So I ain't got no topic for y'all, but y'all fuck with me, so I come as I am.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
so we just going on
free flowing Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? We get it how we live. But just to update y'all on my life, I'm not working 2 jobs no more, y'all. I'm only working 1 job. So I'm so available for y'all. Like physically, emotionally, mentally. I'm here.
That's what I'm talking about.
I've been working 2 jobs over 5 years now.
That's crazy. Crazy.
A long ass time. And it just became like a way of life. And I think finally, like after therapy and bullshit, like I've been through, like I'm no longer living in survival mode. Where it's so like now my body's just like, you can't do this shit no more. Like I've been burnt the fuck out. I'm gonna be real, y'all. I've been burnt out. And I started messing up with like certain jobs that I had. Like I wasn't all the way there because I'm so tired. And I couldn't give y'all who I am. You know what I'm saying? I always fuck with y'all. But also what ended up happening last week, there was a kidnap attempt.
Oh shit, yeah, let's talk about it. Wait, hold on, before we get into that, let's talk about the multiple jobs thing.
Multiple jobs, let's do it.
One time
back
in, when I was, trying to make it out, I had a full-time job. I had a part-time job that was previous to full-time job, but I used it for like a work study. All my homies work there, so I'm like, hey, go there and get paid the bullshit. You know what I mean? So I worked that, and then I worked a retail job every Sunday for the discount to buy clothes for my full-time job. So I was doing something every day.
Yep.
And had a crazy ass girlfriend. She was white. We'll get into that in a different episode. We can get into that. We can get into that.
Because we got time.
Yeah, we can get into that this episode if we need to. But I was dealing with all these things, and it's true. You don't have time for yourself, and but I kept my my goals aligned. Back then I used to manifest in private, like, all right, eventually I'm gonna do something. I can't fuck up all three of these jobs.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, there's got to be a way for me to excel at all three of these jobs till one of them gives me a look that pays me what all three of them can pay. And that's what happened. So it happened to be my retail. Yeah, it happened to be my retail job. It was like, they was like, hey, what would you do? What would it take for you to quit your other two jobs? Or not even, they didn't even say quit your other two jobs, but they were just like, what would it take for you to just prioritize this job as your full-time job? Gave them a number. They said done. I said, like for real, I get it.
That's what's
yeah, but there was no time for nothing. You know what I mean? There was no time for nothing.
Nope.
I was younger, you know what I mean? So I had all the time in the world, but like the only thing I remember doing is like every 6 months me and the homies would go to Vegas, so I would just put in a time request to 2 of the jobs, like, yo, can I take this weekend off? You know what I mean? But other than that, I was like grinding. So I don't know how you did it.
Joke.
I did it for maybe a year.
I went to school full time.
I don't know how you did it for 5 years.
And then I was supporting a person, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Then I was supporting myself and someone else, and then after that, like, it was just like, I really got to get it because shit was uprooted. Then I was working a full time and a part time, but I would say I'm blessed to have worked for a part time job that truly supported me. That like saw the shit I was going through, and it was like, yeah, we're really here to help you.
Yeah.
So whatever you need, like, you let us know. We're gonna work with you best.
So okay, so you support
I work
yourself
7 days a week.
Damn.
And out of 2 of those, I can't even. I'm not answering that.
Wait, so let me ask you this then. So were you doing that to like get caught up on bills, or just like, I know everything's like hella expensive right now. Like, I bought my house in 2017, thank God. Or else I'd be like one of these Gen Zers and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna rent this shit, and motherfuckers can come change these light bulbs when they burn out, when the disposal. You know what I mean? Like, because when you really think about it, like a house is a money pit.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a money pit. So were you doing that to basically just afford your lifestyle? Because I know everything's expensive.
So at one point when before I start working, like, I got a new job, but before then, like, my full-time job was not paying me enough to sustain a lifestyle for myself. Which means y'all fucking up. Like, y'all keep raising rent on us and raising the, like, cost of living, period, but then you guys do not match in pay. And that's just not for me. That goes for everybody. Like, we all complaining about that shit. Especially in Salt Lake. Like, this shit is ridiculous. So, like, my full-time job wasn't paying me enough. But then I ended up getting a new job that did sustain that. But then I was like, but I still want more for myself. And so then that's when I got my new place. Like, within the past year, I have had a lot of growth. And I am thankful for that. But then it became like, I still love this job. And it became like the extra check was like a cushion to do certain things, pay off debt, and stuff like that. Why do you always gotta call me out on my shit? But anyway, but then I got comfortable. I got comfortable with working, and that's because I was dealing with a lot of trauma. I never really told y'all, like, as the audience, as like the people who really follow me and fuck with me, like, the shit that I have been through over the years. But trauma also, it was easier to stay busy than to not be busy and deal with the shit. So staying busy and of course working 7 days a week. Out of those 7 days a week, I'm working 2 24-hour shifts. And then, so I never got a date on myself, but like, I've grown out of my trauma. I'm like, I'm healed, I'm good, I'm here. And then after that, my body was like, and then I start realizing, like, my passions in life I'm not feeding. And so I feel like you can go through life like, yes, we have to work, and we work so we can, you know, be able to live, so we can live in our passions and have time to pursue our passions. But if you're just working and you don't pursue any passions, it doesn't balance out. You don't feel like you're just working. There's no meaning to life after that. And so I did realize that I wasn't really present anymore. I wasn't as happy as I feel like I should be or I could be. It just became work. That was it. Like, there was times where I had like friends. I get off of work, I'm sitting on the couch, fully clothed, dressed. I'm like, hit me, I'm ready. I'm sitting here. I'm not gonna go upstairs because I'm ready. I'll pass out.
Hell yeah.
Pass on the couch, fully dressed.
Shout out to passing out.
Never got to go out with my friends. Wake up 2 a.m. and I FaceTime them and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I missed everything. They home. They say, bitch, you missed out on it. What the fuck? I've been so tired. I was calling out from my full-time job to make up from working through Thursday through Sunday at my part-time job. It wasn't equaling out anymore. It was kind of like, you can't just live to work.
Right.
And I've been living to work for a long time.
Yeah, well, one thing I'm realizing is, if time is your inventory, where are you spending it? Like, time is worth way more than money. You know what I mean? And that could be time well spent with myself, time well spent with my family, my daughter. You know what I mean? Yeah. Time, like money, you can't put a price tag on shit anymore. No, you know what I mean? And if you can, but like, just know what the end goal is. You know
I did think
so
that
like,
you can put a price tag on anything.
Because like, it's nice when you're getting, you know, an extra check. But I look at myself, like, last year I was running myself raggedy, you know, doing this videographer thing, you know, saw all these solo missions. So this year, you know, to make a long story less long, I had to be like, nah, I am only energized by when I do it with my homies, my business partners, me, Miguel, Londo, you know what I'm saying, Michael Brewer, you know what I'm saying, you know I said Michael Brewer, right? Yeah, Michael Brewer. I deal with Michael Brewer. I don't know who the fuck Mike Style is. Fuck that merch on the way. Or how the shirts look? They coming? What? Fuck Mike Style shirts?
Yeah, they're coming.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. But yeah, my brothers, like, that's when it's energizing, it's fun, it's creative, it's like time well spent, even if we're not getting paid. But with that being said, I can say no. So just let everybody know, I'm not a videographer.
No.
I'm a creative that just so happens to know how to rap, and just so happens to know how to sing, and just so happens to know how to edit on his own videos, and just so happen to be a part of one of the hottest media production companies in the state. So that's the price you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay for, we're not doing the a la carte shit anymore, you heard? You know what I mean?
You're not, a package deal.
Exactly.
Let's go.
You catering, you heard?
Let's go.
We got some deals. You know what I mean? I'm about to speak them into existence right now. We got some big deals we're working on, Miguel. Just got off the phone with Londo.
I love to see it. We love to see it.
Well, Londo, I just got off the phone with Londo. We responded to an email. I told him it gotta be, you know, some thou wows.
And as the first lady of Young OG Perspective, and I'm only working one job now, I'm in there.
That's what I'm saying. But
let's get it done.
Time is so much more important, and I'm really proud of you for making that decision and being more present. You know, with yourself first and foremost, because it's all about mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's Women's Month. You know what I mean? And being more present for the things that you like to do.
Yep.
Now, you're just going to have to, you know, manipulate somebody here and there, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but fine. Like I said, you know what I mean? Yeah. We about to head to World War III. We don't even know how much time we got. Message.
Right? Speaking of not knowing how much time we got, like...
Jussie Smollett, let's go. Let's get into it.
Wait, what a shit. But just saying, like, I really start thinking about that, like, if I die tomorrow, say for instance, I'm not going to say for instance nothing because I don't speak there for myself, but I really thought about it. If it was the decision, whatever it worked, and I was on my deathbed tomorrow, I don't have shit to speak about. Yeah, I can have when I die, because we all gonna die. I can't take my money with me.
Nope.
But I want to be able to say I experienced life in my 35 years. I don't look 35. I'm fine as fuck. Thank you. Okay. I just want to say. I just want to say, like, it became a point, like, I'm not living. I don't have anything to speak on.
Right.
All I can say is, well, you know, I work. Yeah, that's all. And I was just like, I'm so much more than that. So much more.
Let me ask you this: Is this a generational curse you're breaking? Because obviously you grew up accustomed to seeing people with super duper work ethic.
I come from a single parent household.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, so you gotta break that, sis. I mean, look at what you like. We're in a beautiful townhome right now.
It's a come up from last year.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a big ass come up from last year.
Like, you know, you just gotta appreciate everything that's around you. You know what I mean, and not compare yourself to other people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
God providing, universe providing for me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The higher power, whatever you guys associate with or whatever, it's providing for me, and I'm thankful.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm glad we're talking about that because. In my new career, it doesn't really stress me out because like what I came from was about like as far as my old job, it was like a abusive relationship. You know, I worked for a company called Express, the EXPRESS.
Oh, he said that. Oh, bitch, and he spelled that shit. Oh,
but you know,
I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you know, people work for people. People work for people. So, you know, some leadership changed. A lot of my favorite leaders, you know, not saying manager, director, leaders got let go. Or positions got let go. Yeah, positions got dissolved. So I was left with people that didn't see my vision. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd been there for like 15 years. So coming out of that was like coming out of a bad marriage, a bad relationship.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? So like at my current place, you know, so we'll call this a place of significance. Significance. Now I like the stuff that stresses them out. Like I'm like, man, I done seen it all.
That shit light. He said this shit light.
I'm like,
Jesus,
I done seen it all. You know what I mean? So, you know,
I bet you they love the fact that you don't even stress out about that.
I'm like, yo, y'all are okay, cool. On to the next. But anyways, it doesn't stress me out, and I started to kind of get stressed about some things that I was hearing, but now I'm just like, yo. Don't even worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even worry about that.
You know me.
Yeah. But anyway, Jussie Smollett, what's up? He said, I am not suicidal. I like how we
saw that shit.
I like how we finessed his way out of that, man. Shout out to Jussie Smollett. Let's go.
But then he started saying like he was threatened, and then his brother came in and he said, I bet you if he was straight, he wouldn't be getting threatened the way he is. And all that shit. But like, I can't even... Alright, people might want to hear me. This got nothing to do with your sexuality.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? And like you fucked up. You can't do what you did and then not pay the repercussions of the shit.
And he didn't steal nothing. He didn't hurt nobody.
No, but he made up a whole ass lie. And if like that's just like somebody like because I have friends that'd be fucked up because cause the gay community, the black community, we kind of like coincide.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like cause we get it.
Yeah.
That's just like a black person lying about being racially profiled and all this shit just for more attention.
Nah, he felt like he was underpaid on the show.
No, but he made this whole lie about being attacked like by the dude.
Because he was trying to get some more money. All public. He was like all publicity.
Nah, still fucked up.
It was just wanted to get more fame.
Yeah,
exactly. Which would equal more money.
That's still fucked up. No, I'm not gonna use my blackness.
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate. What if he got away with it?
Ain't no what if. The nigga didn't.
I know.
The man did not get away with it.
Miguel, we reaching that cabinet and grabbing the N-word jar, please.
The man did not get away.
I need $1 for every N-word used.
I said I'm not doing that.
You know what? Hold on, real quick.
Make it fire so it hurts more.
Yeah. No, but let's shift real quick.
Okay.
And we'll get back to that.
Yeah.
I just listened to a podcast where it was like, and I'm gonna bleep myself out. Nigga this, nigga that. Oh man, that's so funny, nigga. Hey nigga. Hey nigga, grab me that. Hey nigga, you so funny, nigga. Yeah. Like it don't even make no sense, nigga. Like, hey nigga, but nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, you Nick. Like I'm gonna bleep all that out. But anyways, like it's
just a way of life.
I don't know.
The way you talk.
I understand, but I don't know if it's because I'll be 40 this year. I don't look my age either.
Hey!
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to good genetics and kills, baby.
Let's go.
Don't let a B for beige. You know, I know the difference. Hey, like Jay-Z said, he said, I know the difference between a bitch and a bee, nigga, and I'm gonna bleep that out. Anyway,
Mars.
But anyway, hey, don't let a bee get some Botox, because I'm really gonna kill people. You know
yeah, they're gonna be like, you 15?
I'm like, hey,
he said, summer lane, you know.
But no, it just sounds. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but it's trashy.
What's trashy? Saying the N-word?
Yeah.
Me, yeah. Because so I mean, I did grow up where that's just how you talk. It was just the way you talk. Mm-hmm. You don't think about it, and you don't think about how it sounds. Well, that's your environment. That's just what it is.
Well, first of all, I don't.
It's like saying bro.
I understand that. And I used to say it a lot, but for me being biracial and only half black,
okay,
a lot of the times I was like, yo, I don't feel comfortable saying the N-word up in here. So maybe that's why with me it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always like, yo, that's my nigga. But it's like my nigga. But it's not like nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga ran across the yard, nigga took the trash out. You know what I mean? Like,
but see, and that's how I view it. Like. Like, for me, it's different. Like, if somebody was pointing out, that's my nigga, like, and just use it in that realm, I feel like they're just using the term.
Yeah, but it's like, when it's like every other word,
then it's just regular for me. Because it's just like being like, bro, or this dude, or like my homie, or like, it's so, especially like when you get in the flow of a conversation. When you get in the flow of a conversation, that shit just... I'm trying to be better now.
But sometimes you gotta throw out the occasional nigga, please.
I see. Here's the thing.
My favorite is when you hello nigga.
Bro, I say that, or I be like bitch. Let me tell you what the fuck just happened, nigga. Ooh, say that's how it go. You gonna beep that out too? I be like, that's how that shit flow. Like it's just so normal.
Bitch. How you say it? Bitch, I'm telling you what the fuck just happened.
It is. That's all. When you gonna you be like nigga, they be like, bro, what the fuck happened? I be like, bro, let me tell you what the fuck, and then you just kind of get. It's just a way of I don't know, but I realize my audience is not gonna be just people that look like me.
Right.
And I don't expect my audience, and I don't want my audience to be people that just look like me.
Yeah.
I want y'all to fuck with me because of my personality and you can relate to me for who I am. You like listen to me, whatever it is. And I know like that word, it carries so much weight. It can carry weight for people that look like me, that people that don't look like me, that people that want to be like me. I see y'all. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it just carries a lot of weight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And so I'm trying to be, especially, you know, when I get to drinking, I'm comfortable. Yeah. When I'm comfortable, it's more so when it comes out, but I have to be more mindful. So I'm trying to say more so like, bro.
Well, broski.
I'm not saying.
Blickum.
Who the fuck is Blickum?
That's what the Canadian dudes say.
Oh.
And anyway, so you owe $1 for the N-word jar. But you know what? Because we're gonna get back to Jussie Smollett because I want to play devil's advocate on Jussie Smollett. Shout out to Jussie Smollett. Is it Smollett or Smollett?
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know his sister is also an amazing actress.
She been on them Tyler Perry movies, cheating on her husband.
She was been before then Eve's Bayou when she was little.
Man, she was in like Full House.
She was in Love Country.
Yeah.
She been doing it though.
So that leads me to a certain topic. You know what I'm saying? I had one drink up in here. Why
you gotta show it?
Yeah, I gotta just show it just for everybody to know. Miguel, I had one drink because Miguel was there too. Miguel can. So I was telling Danielle what happened over there at I'm gonna bleep this out. What happened over there at Church Cycle?
We all make mistakes.
I understand.
It's not even a mistake. It's not even a mistake.
Go ahead.
That was out of line.
Yes. Go ahead.
Miguel.
It was out of line.
Yeah, I was obnoxious.
Yeah. Well, one, it's not our place.
Yeah.
To be doing what we usually do, you know?
Yeah.
And there's people doing exercise, which they're trying to get away from their normal life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it was out of line.
Yeah, it was out of line.
Well, I'm in my home. I'm gonna pour the rest of my
Yeah. So listen. So.
Damn, but I feel like we're human.
No,
like he can't be judged for like.
It's all about. He wasn't judged. He just.
It's a difference in like someone holding you accountable. Like so, you have people that really fuck with you.
Yeah.
That's like I love you and I'm gonna hold you accountable because I love you so much.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad because I haven't really talked to him about it. Like I was like, yo, Miguel, I was lit. You know, for him to say you.
So that means you can't even drink a press right now.
No, I'm good. Just one. I'm good. Accountability. I'm good. So for Miguel to say, "No, you was out of line," that means the world to me because I look to him like a brother.
Yeah, of course.
Straight up.
You guys like have a genuine, whole and true brotherhood.
Yeah, absolutely. And they I all got in some way, shape, or form. I got checked. By them. You know what I'm saying? Individually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I looked. I was like, yo.
But you're not an irresponsible individual.
Especially Miguel, when I was like, hey, Turquoise, you gotta stand up, Turquoise. Like,
it was yelling at people too.
You weren't there. You weren't there on Christmas.
You was there on Christmas?
Morning.
You was there. You stayed, remember?
But he didn't stay for the whole thing when you got lit.
I was lit. It was
with the cousins.
It was litmacy.
And the question.
Yeah. It was no, but anyways,
it ain't got nothing to do with him. That ain't got nothing to do with
But listen, so I think part of the problem, like I told you earlier off mic, was like everybody's hitting me up, but when they're hitting me up, it involves a particular set of skills I have to offer with, you know, having a camera.
I got a
exactly. It has to do with a camera. I feel like nobody's hitting me up just want to hang out type shit. Yep. So when Belvin made the phone call, made the shot me the DM like, yo, pull up. That just let me know like, oh, he think I'm cool without a camera. You know what I'm saying? So like, I got a chance to like really let my hair down.
I wish you had somebody there with you at the brunch that saw you and was like,
bro,
yo.
They tried to check me. Like Mike was like, bro, tighten up. Alana was like, chill. Like they would.
When you was at the brunch, they did, and you didn't eat or drink water. Still.
Yeah, they did everything but like grab me and say, hey, let's go talk outside. Because I think if that would have happened,
but you would have still listened.
No, I feel like.
I feel like he would have outside with nobody else. I feel like in front of people, he'd be like, yo, like, I'm good, because people around, he like, you're not finna see me.
Because Londo said he almost pulled you aside and be like, hey, you just have to sit this one out, and it's okay. Yeah. Like,
so one-on-one shit, I feel like
he said he was gonna pull me aside and be like, hey, just sit this one out, drink and have fun in the background, but like you have to sit this one out. It's not good for the brain. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
you trust them. I feel like
if that would have happened. Because Melissa was there too. And Melissa would have been co-signed. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit it out.
Oh yeah. Because when Melissa put that foot down, I'd be like, oh shit, bitch.
I'm gonna sit it out.
Yeah, but, you do.
You know, when I was doing damage control the next like 48 hours after, trying to get a hold of the people, a hold of everybody. You know, I talked to Jamal. I was like, look, man,
Jamal was there?
No, he wasn't there. I was just like, look, man,
okay.
I'm gonna get back to old school Zoe, which is like, you know, casual drink. Like I just had me a casual drink. Do I want another one? Absolutely. I don't. I really don't want another one. But I had to change that relationship. Like how fat people change their relationship with food. No, I'm just saying, like overweight people change their relationship with food. You got to do that. You got to do that with certain vices.
Okay, here's I'm gonna play devil advocate.
Let's go.
One. Because when you said like, because you work so much, so when people really want to like hang out, you get a couple of drinks, like that's your social time. And sometimes it's easy to blur the lines between your social and your work, especially when you're having a good time. I can relate to that 100% as someone who was working all the time. But to change the relationship between like a fat person and food is just, I feel like it's not necessarily changing the relationship. It's more so of setting a limit.
Yeah, but
I'm only going to do this much after this, no more. And then you have somebody else there that's just like, I had this much, no more.
Yeah, but if you watch like any of these weight loss shows, you're changing your relationship with food. Like,
how are you changing your relationship with alcohol?
Because motherfuckers, I'm stressed out, so I'm gonna eat. I'm stressed out, I've been overworked, so I'm gonna drink. You know what I mean? Like that's how it was. Like when I stepped into Belvin's, I was like, yo, I need to make up for lost time. Like all of Black History Month, I'm filming this, I'm editing this, I'm up till 2 a.m. doing this. You know what I mean? I had no time to let my hair down. So that was my relationship with alcohol. Was like, yo, I'm about to turn up.
I feel like it's because you also didn't let anyone in on how stressed you was.
No, and everybody told me take time for yourself. You know, so that's what I've been doing. You know, in spots, of course. But then when I talked to Jamal, like it was so good, it was so refreshing to hear everybody say, don't beat yourself up over it.
100%.
Don't beat yourself up over it. You just have to change, essentially. You right? So Jamal, shout out to Jamal, that's my brother too. He was like, bro, you have nothing to worry about because this is not your normal behavior.
Facts.
He's like, as long as at the end of the day, man, like he's like, everyone out here fucks with you. You know what I mean? And I think that's where the disconnect was coming, because I was like, people only fuck me because I bring my camera and I film some dope ass shit. You know what I mean? The people really fuck with me. Like, you know what I mean? Other than my young OG brothers, you know what I mean? So for him to say that, that was like me getting my flowers and really like identifying, okay, it's okay to have one casual drink because of not only the law, but you know what I'm saying, but me being a responsible adult and just identifying there's a place and a time. Now, if you come like Christmas, if I wasn't going anywhere else that day, you know what I'm saying, like when we did leave, I didn't drive, but like if I'm at my house turning up, I'm at my house. Yeah. But
you got your right hand man there that's not gonna let you see you fall. She, you know what I'm saying, like she got you covered.
Yeah.
100%. But I also want to say, like, I think also another thing that I can relate to that you haven't spoken on. If I'm wrong, then of course correct me. But you hold yourself to such a high standard. And in holding yourself to such a high standard, it's like, no, there's no room for error. Like, this is who I am. I do this. And so when you do fuck up, I don't even want to say like it's a fuck up, because we're human and we make mistakes. So when mistakes happen or mishaps happen, you go back and it's like you punish yourself so hard.
Preach.
Like, no one punished you more. There's no one else that can say something harsh to you that you can say to yourself.
Yep.
So in that, I'm like, no, you good. Like, you're good. But I'm glad that you had so many people around you that pour, like, as much as you got the criticism, you also got the love to balance that shit out.
No, and I even told Londo, because I felt like Londo was kind of like dancing around. I said, no, bro, give it to me 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when he told me everything, gave me both perspectives, I was like, hey, I'm listening. But aside from that, I hear you. Like, I hear what you're saying.
Shout out to him saying perspective, because they rock the young OG
perspective,
That's
baby.
What I'm saying. Hey.
But so I mean, so then, you know, I had to sit with myself and not drink. You know, I took a little mini sabbatical, and now, you know, I've changed my relationship with that, with doing it. Like,
I don't feel bad, because let me tell y'all saw me all of season 1. My black ass was drunk as shit every motherfucking episode. And I got called out by Sean, but I'm in my own home. But y'all who see me, y'all saw the point where I couldn't even record. I didn't know my IG. I gave him my email. So I remember that. But you know, I had to look at, like, I feel like in podcasts, you guys go on a roller coaster of life with me. You see my growth, you see my downfalls, you see what it is. And I had to be like, if I want to be my authentic self, you would see me at my worst, you would see me at my best. And that's a lesson for me as an individual, to be able to look in the mirror and be like, you can be at your worst and at your best, but I still fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So like, that self-acceptance.
So how did that conversation with Sean go?
So he felt uncomfortable, and he was like,
is that why he left the show?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that? We already discussed this. Sean has other passions that he wants to pursue.
Okay.
And I fuck with him, cause like that's like one of my best friends. Like he.
One of your slimes.
Yes.
Was he uncomfortable just how you was acting?
Yeah, because he knew I was Sean.
Okay.
He knew.
Gotcha.
I give him my email. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me in my email.
I didn't even realize that.
I give him my email. Drunk all the time. Londo poured me my whole bottle of wine in my cup. Drunk.
See, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about these little slick ass people. So.
But they love seeing me fucked up, because the more fucked up I get, the more honest I get.
No, but listen,
I don't be giving a shit.
What about the people that ain't there drinking but just be pouring the strongest drinks?
Cause they said, hey, I'm playing devil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's just as bad.
It depends. For me, it depends on who it is. If it's somebody I don't know and they trying to do that, then I feel like you're trying to take advantage of me. I don't trust that shit. I won't drink.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's what I learned, and I started looking at things in a different way. Like, I've been to eat like at different restaurants, like where, you know, I like beer. Like, I like a nice like 7.5 IPA. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they're like one and dones. You know what I mean? Like,
I like stouts.
Yeah. So it's like, I've been at places where I normally eat and get a beer, right? And I've turned it down. Like, I'm like, oh, I don't need it. But the benefits is like, hey, I'm still feeling light on my feet. I got X, Y, and Z I need to accomplish when I get home. And I'm not just gonna waste the time. You know, since we're, you know, bring the conversation back to time.
Yeah.
I'm not going home lethargic and just going to nap the rest of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So those are some of the benefits that I'm already kind of seeing. You know what I mean? Not to mention, like, I can't wait to run this next half marathon, you know, just really focused. You know what I mean? You know how many hungover marathons I ran and got like PRs? Yeah, man, crazy shit, right? Like, yeah.
You ran them ain't no way.
Oh, one night. Miguel, you was there when I did one of the haunted halves. We went to Prohibition.
It was like house?
Haunted half marathon. It was like me. It was like me, you, Gabe. Man, I think O'Manny was there. I think Daniel Galaviz pulled up, and we drank at Prohibition till like 1 a.m.
Not when you had a marathon in the morning.
I had to be up at 5 a.m. the next day.
Oh yeah, I think
I ran that day hungover. Yeah. I started cramping.
No way.
Started cramping, and I just pushed through it. You know what I mean? But yeah, back to Jussie Smollett. What if he got away with it, and he got his bag?
Black people don't get away with shit. So I'm sorry, he not gonna get away with that shit. You did that shit. They say you did that shit. You gonna be guilty.
Well, he done finesse his way out of jail. So, you think he'll ever get a job again?
After a while.
So,
ooh, but wait, I feel like.
I feel like he'll be in like the next Power or something.
I mean, he could, because when I think about Robert Downey Jr., he was a crackhead. He was real.
He was doing crack?
He was on drugs.
Oh, he was doing some weird shit.
He was on some real shit.
And now he's like an Iron Man.
Iron Man getting paid millions of dollars for only 30 minutes that he did in Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I did read that. That. Goals.
And so I feel like he could make his way out. He just gonna have to play it right.
Yeah.
It's all about how you play, and you have to rebrand yourself.
Right.
So, you know, Robert, what did I say? What's his name?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. He rebranded himself and he came out.
That's what I'm talking about.
But he also played really clean roles. Sherlock Holmes.
Got you. Okay.
I love Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
I watched that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
and Iron Man.
The biggest come up was.
Didn't he was part of getting what's his name, Terrence Howard out?
He was.
Yeah.
And then Don Cheadle did the other one.
Came in, yeah.
He got Terrence Howard out because he said
so.
Maine.
Wait, he got him out?
Supposedly,
I didn't know that.
Supposedly, when I heard Terrence Howard got Downey Jr. that job, supposedly.
Oh, okay.
And then
he turned
how
around.
he became so popular, and then I don't know why.
That's messed up.
Well, Terrence Howard, he's retired, so.
I mean, yeah. Light skins don't last.
What? Come on, man. Anyways, I'm not gonna do you like that show I was just telling you about.
Nah.
What is that shit called, man? It's a funny ass show though. What is it called, man?
But what I did want to say, like, if you're gonna go back to Jussie Smollett.
Mm-hmm.
I think when it comes to being black, being gay, trans, or whatever, because we do align so much, like, you can't build a farce story.
And that's why I'm advocating him
like,
for
you
him so much, because he's gay.
Can't.
He's gay and black.
But you can't build a farce. Like, we have the spotlight on us so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And it is fucked up. We have to be twice as
good, work twice as hard.
Yes.
Yep.
That you can't do that because that is a setback to our community.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, being in Utah and being black in Utah, like, I do feel that, and I have witnessed that. Like, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
You can't show your ass. You can't show your ignorance, regardless of what your counterparties show, regardless of what they try to test you or try you and stuff like that. You always gotta walk with your head held high. And I have experienced this because on Sunday, all of this, I had a call and I said, this how my friends know to talk me off the ledge. This bitch got me fucked up. That's it. I don't say that a lot. Who say that somebody got them fucked up on a regular basis?
That's true. Yeah.
When you say that shit, then it's like, oh. And then I'm not gonna say what else came out because I don't show that side of me anymore. Like, I'm refined, I'm better, I'm older. Don't tempt me. If you bring the fire to my house, I will surely put it out. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
I don't start fires. I'm peace. I'm peace, love, and light all day.
Yep.
But if you bring it to me,
you're gonna welcome me.
I got the smoke.
Ooh.
I love the smoke. But anyway, we're not gonna even get into that because y'all not trying to know about my personal life as to why that happened. And that situation has not yet been resolved. So
what happened? Are you gonna talk about it?
No, I'm not gonna talk about that shit.
But why you bring it up?
Huh? All I said was like I like the smoke.
Oh, okay.
I ain't say the situation.
Are you gonna talk about the other situation that happened?
What other situation? Oh!
Yeah.
Let me tell you what happened with me, bitch. Okay, so it wasn't even on Sunday. That shit was on a motherfucking Tuesday, y'all. A Tuesday. Sunday was my last day of my part-time job. I love y'all. Y'all made me cry. I got flowers. I got cake. Like, y'all really fought with me. Okay, but what happened on Tuesday, I went to the mall when I got off work. I got off work at 3 p.m. I was at the mall at 3:30. Broad motherfucking daylight. I went to do a return because I got too big of a size. I wanted a smaller size. Didn't bring my purse. I carry pepper spray in my purse. So anybody who watching me that's trying to fuck with me, I got other smoke too. I ain't gonna tell y'all but I got it. I'm ready. So then I didn't have that. I just had my wallet and my phone. Got in the elevator. It was a man and a woman. They was like, so what floor are you going on to? And I was like, oh, I'm going to P1, the yellow one. We all going to the parking deck. They said, oh, I'm going here too. It was already highlighted. Bet. So I'm standing there. I'm not on my phone. I'm usually on my phone, but I'm not. We almost time? Oh, shit.
What?
Is we almost time? Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm overthinking. So we stop on a floor that's above P1. And I was like, why they stop here? Elevator door open. You can tell people from the outside didn't select it because you usually highlights and it's just open. Elevator doors open. They start waving to somebody. They're just waving, but nobody's at the front door. And I'm like, who the fuck are they waving to? 2 men get on. One dude got an earpiece, and I've never seen an earpiece like this before. It wasn't an AirPod. It wasn't like a Bluetooth. It was like a weird ass earpiece.
Was it like the drunk uncle one?
Wasn't it like for the deaf people?
No, it kind of looked like a deaf person, but it wasn't.
Clear?
Because it didn't go. It was clear. Mm. But it didn't go over it. It was just in there.
Oh, okay.
And when he got on, neither of them made eye contact. And for some reason, I watch a lot of murder mysteries. I do that. Like, I just like it. But then I was like, no one gets on the elevator and not make eye contact.
Right.
You look at somebody. You look in the elevator. But it was like intentional non-eye contact. And I was like, that's weird. So then I didn't say anything. I just kept looking like, what the fuck? But I was like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. But then they said something to the dude who was in charge of the buttons. Kind of like asking her in Spanish, like, I don't speak fluent Spanish. I can understand it more than I can speak it. But they asked, do she have her phone on her? And then the dude who was pushing the elevator, who was originally on the elevator, he looked at me, he looked at my pockets. And then something was like, get off the elevator. And I was like, you know what? Actually, this is my stop right before it closed. It was like 2 seconds before the elevator stopped. And I was like, actually, this is my stop. Let me go ahead and get off. So I get off the elevator. And I was like, okay, even if I'm crazy, I'd rather be crazy and get off the elevator and just go home than to be on there.
Yeah.
I waited 2 or 3 minutes. And then I was like, I'm going to take the escalator down. I ain't going to get back on the elevator. Escalator down, you got 2 sides where cars are parked. I get off on the wrong side and I realize my car is not parked there. All 4 of them is just standing in the middle of the parking deck in a circle, like in the huddle, just standing there. And I open that door. Nobody else is down there. And they look. And I'm like, fuck, and I close it. And I'm like, okay, I'm on the other side. Let me get on the other side. I go on the other side. I pull out my phone. I started to call Sean, because me and Sean talk all the time, but I was like, don't call him, because if you have somebody talking in your ear, it takes away from you being present.
Yep.
So I hung up. I still had my phone out though, but I was acting like I was on the phone.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, yeah, girl, I thought you was up there. Like, I'm finna come to you right now. I'm only 5 minutes away. And I'm like laughing. The girl crosses over, and I see her cross over the parking deck and start walking towards me. And I'm on the phone. Oh my God, yeah, I'm 5 minutes away. I'm 5 minutes away. Yeah, I'm gonna see you on the corner. Like, I'm right there. And she walked past me. And I'm like, okay, cool, bet. I was parked by the Neaters van. The Neaters, of course, is it's a restaurant that's at the mall that I was going to. And there wasn't another car there. It was just my car in the van. I get to my car. I look up. She is walking. She had to have been like 1.5 feet from me. Walking fast as fuck to me with her hands in her pockets. And then she kept looking to the side like where the dudes were. And it's so weird to explain, but you ever look at somebody's eyes and you can feel like the evil?
The evil, yeah.
Like you can just, yes. And you could just see. And I was trying to be calm. But then my body was like, get the fuck out. I opened that door so fast through my shit and I didn't put my seatbelt on. I spit off. Locked the door, spit off.
Did you hit her?
No. She was like, so if my car is here, she was here.
Okay. Did you drive past them?
I know. I drove off this way.
Okay.
And so when I got in the car, locked the door, she went backwards and went on the side of the van.
The fuck?
So you saying that she was also involved?
Yeah, she was on the elevator with the dude. Remember, it was a woman and a man. Yeah. It was that same woman who came towards me. Yes.
Damn.
Yes. And then I thought maybe I was tripping. Of course, I called and I was like, hey, I'd rather be overcautious just to make sure, blah, blah, blah. But then when I get in my mind, I start overthinking. I went to a tarot card person and I was just like, hey, and they were like, no, that's a sex trafficking group.
Oh, shit.
Dead ass. They was like, that's a sex trafficking group.
They're gonna put you on the Amtrak somewhere.
They was going to drug me. But that shit is so big that even if you caught them, you wouldn't find who the ringleader is. It would just stop with them because they don't even know who the ringleader is. They get a call. And it had nothing to do with me as an individual. Like, oh, this Danielle. It was, we need this particular woman or this person thing. And I fit the description. And so then it was like, oh, she fit the description. We need to go get her. But the way that this group moves, they move from city to city within a couple of weeks so they don't get caught. The longer they stay in the city, the longer they can get caught. So they're going to be out Salt Lake in a minute. Like they're not going to be here.
Damn. So that was here in Salt Lake?
Yeah, that was Tuesday. Last week. Tuesday, downtown at the fucking mall.
That's wild.
Yes. I didn't want to say the name, but you said it. Yes.
No, say it. It was at Cedar
Yes.
Oh, damn.
I came home, my adrenaline, but I know how I've been through a lot of traumatic experiences, especially last year. I was getting them shits back to back. I had a whole bunch of fucked up shit happen to me last year. But because of that, when I get in panic situations, I don't panic anymore. I get extremely calm and I can see and I can think straight. It's not until I'm safe that the panic kicks in.
Right.
So I made it home. I checked under my car, make sure I had none. I checked my pockets. I checked everything. Like, did they put anything on me? But they didn't know what car I drove. So I was like, okay, my car is straight. Like, I'm straight. I empty out pockets or whatever like that. And
did you check your pockets? Mm-hmm. Because you know what they've been doing lately?
Putting
the air tags?
Air tags. But the thing that they changed with the air tags, if you get an air tag put on you, your phone pops up and say you have an air tag.
Yeah.
Oh, your phone now lets you know. Yeah. That. And then you're like, I didn't buy an air tag. Why the fuck I got an air tag on me?
Well, I got a message a month or two ago. It said there was an air tag.
On you?
It didn't say it was on me. It just I was driving. I took my parents for breakfast. And I got home in like 10 minutes. I got home. It popped. It said air tag. I was like, oh fuck.
Yep, it lets you know. Yeah,
I went to look. I told my parents like start looking in your guys' pocket. I went that struck, and I didn't find anything. But it just randomly, like actually, it gave me like 5 messages saying you have an air tag. You have an air tag.
Yes. That was their way of going around it. Yep, because people were doing it. That was their new way. But then Apple kind of like upgraded everything. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I was shook. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell y'all about it. You know what I'm saying? But like, so like stuff like that. And I'm lucky, like, I feel like what helped me is one's my intuition. If I didn't hear that small voice that said, get off the elevator. I wouldn't have got off. But 9 times out of 10, anytime we get on the elevator or anytime we're going, we always on the phone.
Not present.
Always on the phone.
Yep.
If I was on the phone, I would not have seen that little shit. That's kind of like, that's weird. I just been like, in my own world. The fact that she had her hands in her pocket, she was going to drug me. I already know. It was 3 dudes, 1 woman. If that elevator would have closed, and when they told me that too, they said that part was scary too. They was like, if you would have stayed on, you would not have been found.
And
that's the part that
so
me out.
So who did you call, like Miss Cleo? Like how did who did you call for the reading?
Not Miss Cleo. It is like a reader that I have outside of like who I typically go to. Like if I can't get to them, then I have somebody else.
Damn, that's nuts.
And they was like, yeah.
You gotta get you a gun, sis.
Yeah, here's the thing about gun, because that's what my brother said when I put it in the chat, my family chat. He was like, oh, that's why you need a gun. That's why you need a gun. Here's the thing about a gun. If I think that you could have been and I shoot you, but you're not, then I'm going to jail.
Then you just leave.
Yeah. Okay, but then you gotta register.
And we just smoke.
Shut up! Then I leave and I'm guilty.
Right.
You don't know. And then, say for instance, I was on the elevator, I had a gun. They jump me, I get drugged. I don't have time to get my gun out.
Right.
So I feel like the beginning is to have the street smarts, is to be so aware and self-aware. Mm-hmm. If I wasn't aware, I wouldn't have gone off the elevator.
Right.
And I would have been fucked up. Yeah. Regardless of what weapon I had.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So you gotta start at like being aware, looking for certain signs, looking for shit like that.
You should have ran that little bitch ass over.
Yeah, that's what people tell me.
Yeah.
But when that panic hit, I just got the fuck out. I had to use my little, like, you know, the window go down, you gotta put the ticket to get out.
Yeah, yeah.
I was shaking. I was like, come on, fucking come on.
Were they behind you or no?
Mm-hmm.
No.
But when that adrenaline hit, it's just like, get out. But yeah, then they went behind me.
Damn.
That shit was wild. I was shook.
That's crazy.
I was shook.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so stay away from City Creek Mall in Salt Lake City, Utah.
But the crazy thing I will say, like, I don't travel by myself. Yeah. I don't go to the mall by myself. I don't really do too much by myself. Yeah. It was just, that was one incident.
Yeah.
And people always talking about, oh, Uber this and my mom dating apps and all this other shit. But, like, it really can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
If they see an opportunity, they gonna take it. Don't matter where, don't matter what.
Yeah.
You just gotta be fucking aware.
That's great. Keep the head on a swivel. Mm-hmm. Damn, that's crazy. It's a fucked up world.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Those are the motherfuckers they should send over there to Ukraine to help them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That they catch them.
Yeah. These motherfuckers, put them on a one-way plane. You want to steal people? You want to drug people? Cool. You gonna help this country.
The sex trafficking is at an all-time high.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine.
All-time high.
Yeah, man.
Like, you just never know.
Yeah.
That shit was scary as fuck. Damn. But I'm better now.
Damn. That's crazy. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Shit. But like
my therapist was like, why the fuck all this shit keep happening to you? We just went through so much last year. I was like, I know.
I think that's the universe letting you know that you're doing something right, though, at the end of the day.
I think so, yeah.
Sure.
I think, like, I will say 100% I feel like I am protected because I felt that, like, small voice get up there.
Yeah, yep. Because sometimes you be, like, embarrassed to, like, overreact, right? And it's like, nah, you just gotta go. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta do it. So, because I remember the other night, I swore a car was following this motherfucker. Okay. I'm like, all right, I'm showing him what he won. Like, every lane I got into, I said, all right, I'm gonna pull off in this little side road. And if he get out, I'm gonna run his little ass over. You know what I mean? I was ready to fuck up my Honda Accord. But then he turned off. I'm like, all right, it was just so crazy. It was like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, dude following me? You know what I mean? But like, I normally don't look for stuff like that. But I just noticed those lights. What the fuck are they doing? Did I cut him off or something? Like,
better safe than sorry.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Better safe than sorry. That
yeah.
shit wild, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm thankful to be here.
Yep.
It did make me think about, like, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
What you could have done, like, what you need to do is get you a gun and then have you just a noose laying around. You got a noose laying around? Yeah, like, just it. I'm done.
I couldn't even get the words. I'm finna end this shit. This nigga ran off. This young light-skinned man ran off, because he know what it is. But I thank y'all for fucking with me in episode 2, season 2. I don't know how long it's been. Hopefully it hasn't been that long, but thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you for episode 2, 3. Baby!